Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make Chubby Hubby Wowbutter ice cream cake. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. So first, for our pretzel crust, you're going to need 4 cups of pretzels. So I just have pretzel sticks and I put them in 2 of these quart size bags because we are going to crush those up. Then you're going to need a 1/2 cup of melted butter. So I have 1 stick out here in a microwavable bowl so I can melt that. A 1/4 cup of just granulated sugar, a 1/4 cup of wow butter, and then 2 ounces of chocolate chips. So that's about 1/3 of a cup. So I have my chocolate chips here, and I'm just using milk chocolate. You can use whatever kind you want. Then for the ice cream filling, you're going to need 4 cups of vanilla ice cream, and you want that softened. So you do need to leave it out for about an hour or so on the counter. Hopefully mine's soft enough. And then you're going to need another 1/4 cup of wow butter, another 2 ounces of chocolate chips, so again that's about 1/3 of a cup, and then if you want to garnish this with some whipped cream, so I have some whipped cream here that I'm going to use, and that's all you need. And this is a no-bake recipe, so let's get started. You're going to use a springform pan, so you need an 8 or 9 inch springform pan. Alright, I'm going to set my pan to the side and I am going to get to work on crushing my pretzels. Like I said, I have these in bags and I am just going to beat mine with rolling pins until they are like crumbs. Alright, my pretzels are all crushed and you can see some of my crumbs are bigger. If you don't want those big ones, you can keep crushing yours, but I think it will look cute that way. So now I am going to go ahead and melt my butter in the microwave about 20 seconds or so. Okay, my butter is melted. That actually took a minute. So now we are going to add our sugar and our pretzel crumbs to this and just mix them really well to make our crust. Alright, that looks nice and combined. I just took a spatula and really worked everything in together to make sure it's all incorporated. So now we are going to pour this into an 8-inch pan, like I said, the springform pan, and press firmly. You can try to use something to press it better if you have something to use. You just want it to be on the bottom and about 1 inch up the sides. Alright, mine looks pressed down pretty good. I was not able to go up the sides at all though. This just mixture is not buttery enough, so I'm not sure if I used too many pretzels. But I think it would be fine just to have it on the bottom. So now we are going to melt a 1/4 cup of your wow butter in a glass bowl for 15 to 20 seconds. Alright, now I am going to mix in about the 2 ounces of chocolate chips. And we're going to put that back in the microwave another 15 to 20 seconds. Alright, after that came out of the microwave, I just stirred it until there were no more chunks. And now we are going to pour that over top of our pretzel layer. And spread it out, and then those are going to go into the freezer for 15 minutes. Alright, I did that part the best I could, but it just made a big mess. Like the pretzels just started coming up. But I'm going to go ahead and get that into the freezer, like I said, for 15 minutes, because I think that will help it set up. Alright, my crust has about 4 minutes still in the freezer, so I went ahead and got out my 4 cups of ice cream. And I'm kind of just doing this with a spatula to make sure there's no really frozen parts, because we are going to incorporate some of this chocolate and wow butter into the ice cream. So we're just going to do the same thing we did before. Get your wow butter in a microwavable safe bowl, and we are going to microwave that for about 20 seconds. Okay, now let's go ahead and add our chocolate chips to this and melt it for another 20 seconds. Alright, everything is well incorporated. I just stirred all my chocolate chips until there were no more chunks. So now we are going to take about 2/3 of this and we are going to add it into our ice cream and just stir it with a spatula. Alright, that is all nice and incorporated. I don't know if you can really see it, but it kind of hardens. The chocolate kind of hardens in there, so it'll be kind of a little crunchy. So next, let's get our crust out and pour this all over top of our crust. And then we're going to drizzle the remaining wow butter chocolate combination here. Alright, my crust is out of the freezer, so I'm just going to go ahead and dollop that on and spread it out as best I can. Alright, my filling is added, so now I'm going to drizzle just the wow butter chocolate over top of everything. And then put that back in the freezer for 2 to 3 hours before serving. Alright, all my chocolate is drizzled on there. I just took my spoon and kind of just went back and forth a lot. You can see there's some big drips, but that doesn't matter. But like I said, let's go ahead and put this back into the freezer. I'm going to cover it with plastic wrap and freeze it 2 to 3 hours. Alright, I just removed this from the freezer, and now I am going to go ahead and cut into it. First, I'm going to remove the outer sleeve here, release it, and then I'm going to see what taste tester thinks. All right, I removed the outer sleeve and it actually turned out great. So like I said, now I'm going to cut off a little piece and see what Taste Tester thinks. All right, here is Taste Tester's piece. And my pretzel crust did crumble quite a bit. So I don't know if you might want to add more butter or just less pretzels than I did. But we'll see what he thinks. Tester,
hi.
Have a little taste.
Okay. There ain't nothing more. I'm good.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
All right, everyone, come back and see us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.